you're going through like a rebirth. I was shuffling the cards earlier and asking Spirit what kind of message I can put out there today that'll be helpful for whoever comes across it. And as I was shuffling, just waking the cards up, the Death card came out. So the Death card is all about rebirth, things falling away that no longer serve you. It's a transformation card. So even though it can be depicted as like a scary or bad card, it's not. It's more symbolizing what you're going through, the feelings of what you're going through, but know that it's for a reason. I'm hearing you're like at your lowest, like you're feeling like this is like you're going through such a hard time. It's like one of the worst times that you've been going through. My dog keeps going crazy this morning. But this is all about reevaluating, figuring out what that next step is. It's a spiritual awakening. It's a rebirth of who you're becoming. It's like we shed what no longer serves us when we're upgrading, right? So we learn our lessons, we grow, we evolve, we're ready for that next phase. So friendships might not feel as fun, work might not feel as exciting, like things will literally start to clear themselves out that aren't meant for your next chapter. So keeping that in mind, it kind of helps you figure out why everything's happening. It's happening for you. I know it seems to be kind of like a similar message that keeps coming out. I'm myself is going through this. So let's see what else Spirit has to say here. So they're saying to rise above all the bullshit, right? So to me, this is like you've been climbing mountains. You've been making steady progress, and it's been tough lately. You've been pushing through everything. But I'm also seeing that you have new vision. You have this new clarity, this new above the scenes look on everything where you can see it for what it is instead of being stuck in the middle of it, stuck in the, I don't know, I heard stuck in the mud. But now you get to set your sights, right? Now you get to aim and go, okay, well, this isn't what I want. This isn't working. What can I do to shift this? What can I do to think bigger here? With the 9 of Pentacles, I'm seeing like a harvest of abundance. Like, look at all this beautiful... To me, these are like coins. This is money. This is abundance. This is helpful people, inspiration, ideas, opportunities. And I love these little, what are they, birds? These little birds that are coming here. I see that you're also going to attract with all the things that you've been working towards, right? So these sunflowers attract the birds, which you're also loving and benefiting from. But I'm seeing that, again, these are ideas, opportunities, that are going to attract more and more, but different kinds of abundance. So they're saying I went to put the card down and they're like, you forgot something. All the orange started glowing to me. So to me, the orange is you like embodying your creativity, what makes you different, what makes you unique. That's for a reason, right? When I look back on everything that I used to get teased for growing up, the things that I used to hide from other people, like I didn't go around talking about all this stuff growing up because I learned very quickly that I lost a lot of friends being who I was. I wish I could go back and tell my younger self this message, but I know everything happens for a reason. And it took me feeling safe in who I am and confident in my abilities and my connection to Spirit to help me rise above that, to not care, because it filters out the people that aren't aligned with you so that you can find people that really are aligned with you. This card literally just slid right off the deck. So the Lover's card, when you embody who you truly are, that's what brings in not just friendship relationships and platonic relationships, but your partner. So if you're in a relationship, this might make your partner see you in a different light. They're going to see you getting excited and going after the things that make you happy. They're going to see you glowing. There's so much good that can come from that. And if you're single, then this is also what can attract the right partner. And I love that it's like, oh, the sun is right in the background, whether it's just coming up or going down. To me, it's I don't know, it's beautiful, whether it's renewing or starting a new relationship. The water that they're in is very calm. To me, that's one of the best ways of knowing when you're with like your person, because your nervous system feels safe, it feels regulated. I say it feels like home because I come from a home that is safe and regulated. I had wonderful parents, and I'm so grateful for that. And I know not everybody had that. So maybe it feels like home can mean it feels like the home that you want. Maybe you're not used to it, so it might feel boring sometimes because it's so calm. So pay attention to your nervous system. Do you feel safe with this person? Do you feel relaxed? Do you feel like you can be your authentic self when you rise above all the life's bullshit and life's trials and everyone else and the distractions? When you rise above everything, does this person make you feel safe and heard and seen? I'm hearing everything is happening for you. So when you start changing your perspective, you'll start to see things that way. The Ten of Cups. I mean, really, this is, to me, the Ten of Cups is a cup represents an area of your life. And the Ten of Cups means that all areas are full to me. Like the rainbows signify healing. I see this wonderful, happy family. I see blue skies. I see, feels like I'm on this vacation. The Ten of Cups is emotional fulfillment, financial fulfillment. Like every area of your life is going to be so much better. You just have to hang on to that, even if you're not seeing the results yet, if you're not seeing the proof or evidence of it. I had a reading recently, and part of the main message was my client was wondering, well, what if, I'm being thankful for all of this and it's for nothing? What if all these things are, what if I'm wrong and spirit is laughing at me and they're making these things, these bad things happen to me and I'm sitting here thanking them? And I understand that from a skeptic point of view or from, a lack of faith. I understand that. But if you were to take a step back, and even if that is the case, and you look at the two different ways of dealing with it, you can sit there and believe that and then be upset and frustrated. And then that frustration is going to lead to more and more frustration because you're coming from a lack mentality, you're frustrated, you're not happy, you make different choices. On the other hand, if you believe in positivity and optimism and that spirit is working for you, not against you, and they're doing these things to help you, then you see the opportunities. Then you start to see all of this. You start to see the harvest. You start to see, okay, maybe I'm learning how to love myself more. I'm learning that, hey, I can do hard things, which motivates you to do those other hard things, which then there's a snowball effect of all these wonderful things. I know 1,000% that spirit and creator, the world, the universe, however you want to look at it, helps us, right? Everything happens for a reason, and things happen for us, even the seemingly negative things. They're happening for us. They're happening for a reason. We don't always get that clarification or validation, but it's our faith that helps us conquer those mountains, right? It's our faith that helps us rise above and see things from a different perspective. And then we go, oh yeah, I guess I did gain that. Or, oh, you know what? That person wasn't for my highest and greatest good, because now that I'm not friends with them anymore, it pushed me or motivated me to find new friends, and these new friends are so amazing, right? And you wouldn't have seen that had you not believed in that and trusted that and put yourself out there. So this is your proof and evidence. Let this be your sign today. I believe 1,000% that everything is going to work out. Everything is going to work out, maybe different than what you're expecting, maybe not the way you wanted it to. But if you take a look back and think, oh, if that would have worked out the way I wanted it to, I wouldn't have gotten this wonderful, amazing thing or met this amazing person or had that opportunity. So one example I like to share is I used to work for the government, and I used to work downtown. I live out in the country, so for me to drop the kids off, it was an hour drive to get to work. I had to pay lots for parking. I had to work all day, and then same thing, I'd be stuck in rush hour coming home. I was looking for other jobs, and then I found this job that was so much closer to home. It was like half the drive, and I thought, perfect, I'm going to do everything I can. I'm definitely, I had all the qualifications, everything I needed. I had a shoe, and I knew someone that worked there, and I didn't get that job. I didn't understand, and I was frustrated. But then, I'm going to sneeze, hang on. I didn't get that job, but then I ended up getting a job that was right close to home. if I would have gotten that other job, I probably wouldn't have been looking to see that other job that was in my hometown even better. So I hope that helps give you faith. Love you. Bye.